Okay, you gotta scoot it in the frame. Cool. Alright, you guys, what up?
Ow.
This is gonna be our little smoking,
I'm just gonna go back.
Yeah.
We're gonna give it dimension.
This is our little smoking discussion. And we were just watching the Kanye interview, and it really sparked a conversation between me and my best friend. Like, I agree with a lot of stuff he's saying. Like, I agree with a lot of it, but I also really see where the other guy was coming from. Like, I don't know. Like, that was one of the most beautiful moments I've seen on TV.
Especially two black men, like I said.
Two strong black figures.
With a platform.
With platforms.
Well, on a major platform.
With two opposing opinions. Mm-hmm. Coming to an agreement.
Realizing that, you know what? I understand where you come from.
Every point is valid.
Yeah.
And, like, it was just fucking beautiful. Like, I cried. I ain't even gonna lie. I cried like a fucking baby.
But Kanye isn't crazy, people.
No.
He's literally saying the same shit Tupac said.
But, you know, they said Tupac was crazy.
And it's just in a different form.
It's like
in a different time.
To me, crazy is a social norm. It's not. Yeah. It's mental disability and crazy are not the same thing. They classify anybody who does something that isn't in social norm crazy.
That's crazy.
You can have an opinion and you can say what you want to say and you can do what you want to do to a certain extent and not be crazy.
No matter what you do, someone will think it's crazy. No matter what.
And that's why Kanye said you can't live to please people.
Mm-hmm.
You have to do what's for you. That's why Kanye said when he's in the studio and he goes and gets himself a bottle of water, he's not asking everybody in the room, do they want a bottle of water? Because you've seen him get up and go get his water. You can get up and go get your water.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my responsibility to take care of everyone.
Damn, that was deep, Kanye.
You have to take care of yourself.
True. Because in the end, you only got you. You came in this motherfucker alone, you're going to leave this motherfucker alone.
And you can have children, and you can get married, and you can do all this. But when you die alone. Even if you and somebody die together, you are not going to die at the same time.
Even if you die at the same time.
You're not going on the same journey.
Depending on your belief, you may not even see each other. So wow.
Like, to me, religion is a beautiful thing, and no religion is wrong. You good, baby. You good. We chilling. So.
Oh,
yeah.
Is that the social norm?
Fuck a social norm, man. Fuck a social norm.
What is the social? There's no social norm. I feel like
there's no such thing as social norm in my mind because, like,
everybody's not the same.
Exactly. What's normal to you is not normal to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first report essay I had to do in college for psychology was about social norm, and it was about how certain people in Asia drink urine to heal them, and did what were my beliefs about it, and what did I learn from reading it? And I said that it's perfectly normal because it's normal to them.
Mm-hmm.
They might come over here and see us eating like
crawfish or something,
crawfish or burgers, or like eating beef,
that?
And looking at us different because that's not normal to them. Everybody lives a different life.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wakes up. Black, white, Chinese, Hispanic, Asian, whatever. Like, everybody wakes up and lives their own life every day.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody lives the same life.
Nope.
You can do the exact same thing as another person and have two different lives.
Hell, you could be in a relationship and
have two different relationships.
Yeah. And you and the same person being two
because my relationship with you isn't your relationship with me.
Right.
How I see you is not how you see me.
Right.
We're two different people. No matter how close you are, no matter nothing, like, I don't know, like, y'all, I
feel like people live in a box too much nowadays.
That too, and I feel like I'm awakened to so much shit now that I've gotten time away to learn myself again.
Ooh.
And I'm a good motherfucker. I'm a cool motherfucker. I had to relearn myself.
I came up something at work. I was like, stop. It just popped in my head. It was like, stop giving so much of yourself to other people, because if that person leaves you, you won't have none of you left.
Yeah, that's real.
You won't even know. You'll be doing shit that you think you want to do, or doing shit that you feel like you like to do.
I am at a place mentally and spiritually that I've never been at. See, all my life I've lied to fit in, and I changed myself to be what I needed to be, to have friends and to do this and to do that. And I stifled my creativity, and I stopped being the weird person that I was, so I could mold myself into what would be acceptable. And that was because I was told by my mother that you have to have people. You can't go your life by yourself. That's what my mama told me. You always need somebody to lean on. And I don't agree with that. I don't have to have nobody. I can talk to myself and I will be fine.
I've always been weird. I've never, I guess I've tried to, because you always do, because you always want to fit in.
Yeah.
But then at a young age, I realized I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Like my grandma say, fuck them. So,
it's like this. Like, it's a really fucked up thing that I've lied so much throughout my life that I didn't even know who I was. Like, to give so much of yourself to other people and to lose yourself so much through life that you don't even know who you are is a scary and horrible thing to live with, because the only person who knows you is you.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't know you, do you even exist? What are you doing? You're just going through life.
Free game. True. You have to. I feel like
I don't want to just go through life.
Before you say you love somebody, before you do anything, give yourself to another person. That's why I can say you have to find you.
That's why I can say, through finding me, I know that I love the person that I'm with 1,000% with all of my heart. But love is not always going to be what is best for you. Love is a horrible thing.
The very thing that you love can destroy.
I'm going to tell you like this. Love is more controlling than religion.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it.
Mm-hmm.
If you fall in love with somebody, let's say this woman marries a Jewish man. She's been Baptist her whole life. That's what she believes. But she will convert to Judaism for her husband.
Mm-hmm.
Love conquers religion, conquers color bounds, conquers everything. Because love is the only thing powerful enough to take control of you. Nothing else can take control of you,
because
love.
Love is the only thing that you willingly choose for yourself.
Yeah.
No one chooses it. No one's like, hey, you gonna fucking love this. Well, I mean, they might. But like, if you genuinely love something, you choose to love it on your own.
Like the Cardi B interview, I agreed with it so much. I have been with men who treated me immaculate, bought me things, took me places, treated me like a queen, were faithful, called me all the time, but I did not want them because I did not love them. I was not interested. You did not interest me. You can be the best man in the world, do everything you can for somebody, but if you can't make them laugh, you can't make them smile, you can't have a conversation with them, you have nothing. I would rather have the person that I'm with and have conversation with them where it's two different points, but we both agree that we're right at the end of the day. Like, I would rather have the conversation than I would all the dates and the money and all that. Because at any moment, I can go get all of that. I can get that myself. That's what people don't understand. I don't give a fuck if you got houses and cars and this. I can get that myself. I cannot get the love that I'm getting from him the attention, the conversation, the vibe from myself because I'm getting it from him. You didn't catch what I was saying?
What? Say that over.
I'm saying, like, a man can have all the money, the cars, all that. I can get that myself. But I cannot get the conversation that I'm getting with the person that I'm with, or the vibe, or the smiles, or this and that by myself. Because I'm getting it from them. They're causing me to do that. I would rather have someone that can cater to me mentally and psychologically more than physically.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, like, I don't want a dozen roses every fucking day.
That's stupid.
No, I'm saying, like, because realistically, flowers are beautiful because you get them for special occasions. No one wants to fucking have flowers in their house every fucking day. Except, like, rich people.
I mean,
but
unless you like flowers.
I mean, I don't, because they be having bugs and shit on them. You got bugs and shit in your house. Like, oh, yeah. But, no, but if my man bought me flowers, I would be so fucking happy. I was Snapchat, daddy's bought me flowers. Like, you know, I would be so overjoyed because it is a beautiful, what am I trying to say? It is a beautiful gesture. It is a very beautiful gesture. Like jewelry, it's a beautiful gesture. Like doing stuff for people is beautiful gestures. But like, if you, at the end of the day, cannot have a conversation with this person, you're never going to be satisfied. People strive off attention. I strongly believe that. Especially women. Women want attention. That's the number one reason women cheat is because they're not getting attention from their partner. So they seek attention in other people. Attention is the number one reason women cheat. Attention means a lot to a woman. And it means a lot to a man too. People thrive off attention. No one wants to be ignored. That's why the coldest thing you can do to somebody is as a society to shun them.
Sure. So I was the thing. It's stupid though, like to shun somebody because
it's stupid.
Because
their point of view is different.
I don't get it, but I also understand it because it's all you know. Like the Amish people, like that when they send them out, and if you like it, you can't come back. Like your mama can't talk to you, your brother can't talk to you. Well, if they stay, they can't talk to you. If they go, they can. And I feel like that's just the most dumbest thing.
But no, it's like this. I believe that the Amish community is a beautiful community.
It is because it's untouched by society in a sense.
But this is the but. Every religion has its fucking downfall.
Yeah.
I do not give a fuck what nobody says. Yeah. That's why I am not against people who are in cults because that is your religion.
Yeah. It's basically what it is.
Like I watched a documentary about Helter Skelter earlier. And yeah, that child, he was a fucked up person. But the reason he did it is because I'm not justifying it because still wrong people. Like, I'm not pro Charles Manson.
Why not?
My name's Megan. I approve this message.
Charles Manson for your local governor.
I think he's dead.
Charles Manson Jr. for your local governor. Charles Manson Jr. for your local fucking governor. Charles Manson at least the fucking 5th for your local fucking governor.
But no, what I'm saying
class
is
president, damn.
The reason he did Helter Skelter was supposed to be because at that time he thought there was going to be a race riot, like a race war. So what he did was he was going to be on whoever side was winning. So he was just going to jumpstart the race war because it wasn't starting fast enough for him. So what he did was break into wealthy. Well, he didn't do it. He got his followers to break into wealthy, rich white people's houses, murder them, and then write the word pigs and blood That was on the Sharon Tate and the Folger's daughter. The sleepover thing. That's when that happened. And then the next killing was a man and his wife, and they wrote "Death to Pigs" on the glass in blood and carved pig into his stomach to start a race war. But it didn't start a race war because you didn't specify black people did this. Mm-hmm. You just said pigs. So they didn't have any, this is how they got found out. They didn't have any leads in the case. But one of the girls that was in the Sharon Tate murder was in prison for another charge. And she started bragging about how she did the Sharon Tate murders. And then told about Charles and the other girls and everything that happened, and broke down and told everything. That's how it broke down. That's how they figured out. Yeah.
Oh. See? Hoes always snitching. These hoes always
I don't understand why you would brag about murdering a 9-month pregnant woman.
People are fucking psycho, Megan. People brag about anything. Cars, dicks, vaginas, titties, ass, stomachs.
This is getting demonetized.
Arms. Like, oh yeah, you can't say dick on YouTube? You can't say dick on YouTube?
Well, it was already going to be demonetized because I was like, fuck and all that other stuff.
Yeah, well, fuck you, YouTube. Dick, dick, dick.
But anyway, I agree with cults because that's your belief system, you know? I don't believe that any of the things, Jonesboro, anything that happened, like all of those bad things that happened, none of those were right. And there's always going to be evil in the world because without evil, we'll never appreciate good. Mm-hmm. You have to have bad to appreciate good. If everything is good all the time, you will not know what the fuck good is. Mm-hmm. There's always going to be bad times. And there's always going to be things that happen that are fucked up. People are always going to kill people. People are always going to hate people. Because the world is built on controlled ignorance. I'm not going to say the government is making people ignorant because that is a personal view that I'm not trying to put that out to anybody else. But I feel like we're very controlled. I'll just say it like that. Our education is controlled. What we know is controlled. The reason there are so many people now speaking up and speaking out is because we have the internet, mm-hmm. which means now we have unlimited mm-hmm. access to knowledge that we would never have known mm-hmm. because no one travels the world and gets education from everywhere, what everybody knows, and brings it over here and teaches the children. That's not accessible.
Like a shaman monk?
What?
The shaman monk.
Why a shaman monk?
The monks.
What about them?
Monks. They get the... Never mind. Continue what you were saying.
No, but like... I was like, where was you going with that?
The people you said travel the world.
No, I'm saying, I'm saying, like, we don't have that.
Like a shaman monk.
But, yeah, there's not shaman monks at Turner. Like, you know.
There can be people.
But, no, like, I'm saying
Charles Manson the Fifth for class rep. There it is. There it go. I knew it would fit in somewhere.
Wow, this guy, who brought him? I
feel like I'm fucked up your whole thought.
No, it's still there. I feel like yeah, you fucked up my thought.
Yeah, I do that. But you said something about internet control.
Oh yeah. Now we have unlimited access to knowledge. But because of the internet, I know about Horus. And I know the story of Horus. Where was a white girl from Louisiana ever going to learn about Egyptian mythology if not through the internet? Because they're not going to teach that in school. Mm-hmm. That doesn't matter.
The most you get is they'll talk about like Cleopatra and like Tut. And
Caesar and shit like that. Like no one wants to.
That's it.
That's what they want you to know. But it is also our job. We cannot also blame the schools because it is also our job to seek knowledge. if you don't seek knowledge, you'll never learn.
School basically gives you the bare minimum.
Yeah.
That's literally
I
their
do
job.
believe that we should have survival class, which means
like teach you like normal shit in life.
Yeah, like
yeah, because when the fuck have I used
like,
Pythagorean theorem?
No, I'm saying like I feel like they should teach us how to file taxes, how to do things like that, because our children and their things are not growing up.
I wouldn't
that.
say file taxes because that's simple. Because you just take your W-2 to the IRS.
But I'm saying how to survive.
I would say they need to teach them how to
to budget.
Yeah, how to start a checking account and shit like that. How to budget. As a matter of fact, when I was in school, they taught us how to write checks and shit.
Yeah, they did.
They taught us that.
That was in math, and they taught us that. I think like 4th or 3rd grade, 4th, 3rd, 5th, around that. But to me, checks are not here anymore. We need new technology. They need to teach us new things. I wish they would have taught us about credit score.
True.
And credit and how to earn credit without getting in more debt. Like, teach us about student loans. Teach us about things that we're about to go into, especially high school students. I mean, we should start young though, but I'm saying like, teach high school students about what they're about to go into in college if they choose that.
Not in college, just in life, period.
Yeah.
Because after high school,
I said if they choose that, but I'm saying
it's literally
they don't teach you that for you to get a higher education, they always say choose college, but they don't ever teach you that you're gonna have to take out student loans that are gonna have you $11,000 in debt.
You basically do not need college unless you're going to be like a brain surgeon. Like in the medical field, you need college because you just not gonna. Quan ain't gonna teach you that shit. But basically, all the shit you go to college for, you can do it without a degree. Basically, if you got a high school diploma or GED, you basically you set. You literally have the means to do everything. I don't. No, I don't. Yeah, I do.
What's I just gave you my black lighter.
You don't fucking know my life. But yeah, what was it saying? Oh yeah, you don't need college for a lot of shit. Is a lot of shit that you learn in college is basically the shit you learn in high school all over again and some fillers.
Yeah.
This is basically it.
But no, I feel like if anything, if someone does choose college, you should at least take one psychology class. It is the most fascinating thing.
But not necessarily, because what if you don't give a fuck about psychology?
I'm just saying, like if you have a credit to blow.
But even if you don't give a fuck about psychology, you're just in the class that you don't give a fuck. Take something you give a fuck about.
Yeah, like I mean,
I
really wish I could have took world religion. I feel like that would have been so.
That's what woke me the fuck up when I took that. You were
supposed to give me that book for Christmas and you never did.
Sorry.
So got it?
I don't know. I looked up, but
because I would love to read that.
That class woke. No, basically,
good read, y'all, for married couples. My baby got this book in jail, but I just got done reading it. And it's the Mr. and Mrs. Happy Handbook. And it's funny, but like it really does help you understand both sides of a relationship.
No, you can't learn shit from a book about no damn relationship because the motherfucker right there ain't you.
No, they don't teach you your relationship. They teach you like how to try to understand the other person's point of view and like shit like that. Like I'm saying, it's a good read. Fuck. The Bible a good read. I don't believe everything in that shit.
Can't no book tell you what to do with your relationship. Can't no book tell you how to understand nobody.
Can't no book tell you nothing, Shaq.
Exactly. So why do we?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that's something you can learn from everything. Fuck, my favorite book when I was little was The Secret Life of the Bees. I learned so much shit from that book.
Like when the lady wanted to paint the house pink and shit.
What?
Yeah, look, she was like, special needs, and it was the movie with Queen Latifah and shit.
Oh yeah, no, I'm talking about the book. I'm not talking about the movie.
Yeah, I know the bitch ain't paint the house in the.
I don't think so. I just remember her daddy used to make her kneel on rice as a punishment and put 10 cans in her hair to roll her hair and shit. Like it was a lie, dude.
Wait, he rolled her hair as a punishment? He gave her body. Like, no, she was a more
not as
flat.
A punishment, but he made her sleep on like 10 cans to roll her hair.
Really? I think I can do it.
Sleep
on 10 fucking 10 cans right now. Yo, this video is 24 About to be 25.
Yeah, I'm about to cut it. Like,
well, bye,
final,
people.
No, final thoughts. Final thoughts. On our first discussion, Kanye is not crazy. We came to that senses. Religion is a beautiful concept.
Open your mind. Think freely. Do not think in the box. Do not try to fit into the norm.
Go out and try to learn something about somebody else.
Yeah.
And try to learn from that and apply something to your life to better your life from theirs. Like, go do that shit. Go try to see another person's point of view. You don't have to ever agree with everything somebody says, but just try.
Or at least listen. People don't listen no more.
Yeah.
People listen to respond rather than listen to just fucking listen.
I thought you were singing for a minute. But anyway, that was our final thoughts, you guys. We had a great discussion, and
Delarice lives.